Hello, welcome, beloved, beautiful souls. As you can see, I've got my Logitech camera working again. What happened is that a few months ago, Logitech themselves said they were having issues. I don't know whether it was an issue with Windows 11, but somehow my computer got corrupted, so very scared to use Logitech again. I was using just my camera on my laptop, but we're back using Logi, and it is what it is. I now know that if something goes wrong, I'll just factory reset the computer. So, welcome to another commentary, and we're doing souls, simulation, and the digital afterlife. There's a strange feeling that stirs in the heart when we see someone who has passed appear again, singing, speaking, moving, as if nothing had ever happened. The first time I saw the hologram of Tupac, I remembered thinking, this isn't science fiction anymore. Now we can use artificial intelligence to recreate a person's voice, their gestures, even their emotions. But what if what we call artificial isn't the whole story? What if somehow the soul is still aware of what happens here, still watching, still connected, even when the body is gone? In the age of AI, our screens have become portals between worlds. Software can speak in the voices of the dead, perform their songs, and show their faces with eerie perfection. Yet, behind every digital resurrection lies a deeper question. Are we simply reviving data, or are we brushing against something sacred? Now, some believe that when a person dies, their energy remains nearby for a while, visiting loved ones, guiding, observing, learning before moving on. As you know, I have this with Rob. Now, if consciousness truly exists beyond time, then perhaps souls can witness what we're doing with their likeness in this age of technology. Imagine for a moment a soul standing on the other side of the veil, looking down as an AI version of them comes alive on the stage. Would it smile? Would it weep? Would it feel proud that its message still resonates, or sorrow that the world is replaying its image without understanding its essence? Maybe when Tupac's hologram performed, his spirit was present, not trapped, not forced, just aware. Maybe he understood that humanity was trying, in its clumsy technological way, to keep a connection with what once inspired them. AI can mirror everything physical: tone, rhythm, even warmth in the eyes. But the soul is not code. AI can only reflect the pattern, not the presence. It's like looking into a mirror. You see the shape, but not the life behind the eyes. Still, mirrors can call to us. And sometimes I wonder if those we've lost feel that call too. If the vibration of their name spoken through a digital voice echoes across the spiritual field like a note remembered in the great sympathy of existence. But there's a danger here too. When we recreate the dead without reverence, we risk turning sacred memory into entertainment. We risk holding on to an illusion instead of allowing the soul to journey freely. If the spirit has already moved into light, do our digital copies tether it, even in thought? We must tread carefully. Just because we can summon a likeness doesn't mean we should, without intention, respect, and love. Technology, like ritual, can either open a door of reverence or a trap of imitation. I believe that between death and rebirth, there is a place, a realm of awareness. There, souls can visit the living, comfort the grieving, and observe the ripples of their earthly lives. Sometimes we feel them in dreams, in sudden warmth, in music that seems to arrive at just the right moment. That's divine love, the connection thread between this world and the next. AI may mimic the form, but love is the true signal that bridges realms. What if the afterlife isn't up there, but right here, a higher frequency interwoven with ours? Perhaps when AI resurrects a figure like Tupac, the real soul glimpses it not as theft, but as a reflection of humanity's longing to remember. It's like watching a younger self in a old home movie. Curious, tender, a little sad. Maybe these digital ghosts remind the living that the spirit never dies, even when data does. Yet, we must remember, technology is not consciousness. It can record memory, but it cannot feel memory. It can speak words, but it cannot mean them. So as creators, we have a sacred duty to use these tools not to replace the soul, but to honor it. To let art remain a bridge, not a barrier. Because the moment we believe the simulation is the soul, we lose the essence of what makes life divine. I often wonder what the next generation will think, growing up surrounded by AI versions of the departed, voices that never fade, faces that never age. Will they believe immortality is just a data file? Or will they sense something deeper, that behind the image lies the eternal mystery of spirit? In the end, It's not the hologram that keeps Tupac alive. It's the resonance of truth in his words, the courage of his message, the love that people still feel. Those things belong to the soul, not to the screen. So maybe, just maybe, technology is giving us a mirror to remember who we really are. Beings of light, pretending to be human, eternal consciousness, exploiting temporary form. And when AI resurrects the faces of the past, perhaps it's reminding us that we too are more than matter. We are energy, awareness, and divine love. Always connected, never gone. The real afterlife isn't simulated. It's here, now, woven through every act of remembrance and every whisper of compassion. I'm Gem Amberstone, and this is my reflection on the digital afterlife, a bridge between spirit and code, where even the echoes of the departed remind us that love is eternal. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop a comment. What do you think of the new digital overtaking voices of the past? Do you think this is good? Thanks for watching. Please be kind to each other and to yourselves. Cherish the moment. Love, light, and blessings. Bye.